3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Well, it's finally time to get out and get our first run with the Ecto with these tires on it in the daylight and actually have some fun with it. It's a wet, gloomy day, so I'm doing it here on the course. And before we start with that, real quick, because I don't want to delay this video, my next video is going to be a little different. And I'm going to probably need some information from some guys to help me out on this car. This is a HPI Sprint 2. And she's in very good shape underneath. I got an Arma ESC and motor in it right now. But, let's see here. I don't want the car to fall on Marty. She's in very good shape still. Really clean. You know, and I didn't have a pinion gear that would have fit this, but when my man sent me all this stuff, Troy, he throws a bunch of tracks of stuff in the box. And he had a brand new pinion gear still in the pack that I would have never had any use for until I got this. It looks like I got to adjust it up some before I run it, though. She's not quite meshed right now, so. Anyway, this is a mean machine. She's belt driven, all that. The only problem I'm having that I noticed, I ain't really run it much yet since I put it together, but the rear end, yeah, it's real smooth now, but if it was on the ground and both wheels are turning at the same time, or even like this, it seems tighter than it should be. It doesn't got a free roll to it like what it will have in the front, you know. Of course, I only got one shaft in the front, one's missing. I need a front shaft, but it's okay because it's more of a two-wheel drive. The front wheel will spin some because it's got the belt still, but that's all right for now. But I just think it's supposed to roll more freely back there than what it does after you let off the gas. But I haven't run it much. And we have other bodies for it. I don't want to talk about it too much right now because that's going to be in the next video. This video is all about the Element. This would be my body of choice, but somebody cut the fenders out for like an off-road buggy or something, and it looks hideous on the car. That sucks because that's a beautiful body if it wasn't for that. This body actually fits it very well. I was thinking this was the original, but it's actually not. But still, she fits it really nice. Breast cancer awareness body. But I'm a hot rod guy, and that's just not my style. It sucks. The other Camaro, this body is hideous. It is destroyed. It has been through hell and back, you can tell. I put tape on the bottom of it because some of the pieces are even missing down here. But I like it. I'm a hot rod guy. It's going to look okay on the trailer until I get a new body. I think they're only $31 for a clear body. I can paint it any color I want, same body. So as soon as I got money and get past my giveaway and do all that, I will order one. So now, oh yeah, one more quick thing, real quick. If anyone knows about this brushless setup, I tried it in the crawler last night, and you can't get no slow crawl with it. It's probably a racing setup. At least the motor probably is. But it's a quick run ESC. That's all I know about it. And this is a Race Star waterproof 3000 kV motor. If anyone knows anything about this setup, it's probably better for this car. And then that's where I'll probably put it. But actually, when I tested them last night, just to hear what they sounded like, that damn Arma motor sounded fast. So I put it in there, even though it's brushed. If I run a 3S, I can imagine how fast it would be. But anyway, if anyone knows about this, let me know what you know. Again, it's a Race Star 3000 kV waterproof motor. That's all I know. And a quick run ESC. I don't even know if they're meant to be together. I don't know if that's like a crawler ESC with a race motor or what. So anything y'all know about it, let me know. Anything you know about that car. Other than I know that car has been out for over 15, 12, 14, 15 years. All the videos are even old about that car. So, and it's in beautiful shape still. I got the drift wheels that are nice and fat. Good looking mill tires. So, all right, I didn't talk too much. Let's get outside and crawl this machine. All right, guys, I will have to apologize right now for the wind. It's probably going to be quite annoying because it's pretty windy out right now. But it's surprisingly warm today. I mean, it just looks like a nasty day, and it's not. It's very warm. This is like tornado weather, if you ask me. But also, just did a little job tearing out a piece of a fence for this lady and building back a new section the other day with my uncle, and I got enough deck boards here to maybe build me a bridge. I'm going to build an actual bridge that you drive through that has a roof over top of it. I built one and donated it to Dude's Backyard for Father's Day one year, first year I went down there, and I need to build me one now. So I got plenty of other deck boards as well. So we get this truck turned on, and I'm gonna run this course from start to finish, I think. All right, so we do got some scale accessories in the back just for today. He's got some firewood needs cut. So again, Hobby Wings 1080, 27 turn Trailmaster, and that's the stock pinion gear, I believe, which is like an 18 tooth. If I could drop that down, it would really, really slow her down, which I don't think we need to do. So anyway, what was I gonna say? If there was one thing I could change about that setup, is I do have the 540 can motor instead of a 550, because that's the only 27s they had in stock up there at the hobby shop that time. Now they had the 21s like I got, them are 550 cans. But really it's not that noticeable, I don't think. The torque is there. Slow crawl ain't bad. It's not as finessey as the TRX4s I got, but it's not bad. You can get something out of it, see. I kept my tires clean until I got out here. I was just wanting to see, no matter what you do, you got to rock it up this. That's all there is to it. Unless you got some really good, soft tires. Thing about it is, it doesn't try to pop a wheelie or nothing. Yeah. She handled that quite well. Just enough wheel speed for it. Alright, let's see. I know some of you guys have been waiting to see this thing in action. I have been too. It's just the weather hasn't cooperated with me. When I got off work, it was pretty rough. Just gonna stay right where I'm at and try to come all the way around here. Got a very good steering radius. The other day when I come across this bridge, my truck was almost too wide with that. That was a 20 millimeter on each side. That's 40 extra millimeters wide. I'm glad I got that off there because this just looks awesome. I'm sure that side hilling would have been better the other way. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to watch where I'm walking. I'm over here walking across my tunnel. Now let's make sure that the ass end's not too light when you come down this. We should be okay. A little bit of a hop there, not bad. This can be dangerous too because you kind of have to hop it here, and just perfect, wasn't it? Come on, let's see. Ooh, yeah. She lifted, but not bad. That's all drag brake right there. So. Let's see if we can't maneuver through this little obstacle of a mess. These have all been moved. Last time I run through here, I think I just kind of was spinning tires in my other truck and moved all the rocks. These flat irons are some of my favorite tires. Yeah, the Hyrex, they're great and all, but once these broke in a little bit, they really started to shine and they look so scale. My controller I got has an issue in it, I think. The throttle trim button, if it gets kind of touchy. Sometimes when you turn this car on, it'll take off on you because that button's got a glitch to it. Ooh, that's nice. Having them cut bumpers like that, stock. That got me right through that, didn't it? I still need to put oil in these shocks. I haven't filled them and I could tell they're empty probably. Maybe they hadn't been filled from stock. tires are still fairly dry, so hopefully when we get up to this spot up here, being one of my most challenging areas. Look at that shady bridge, boy. I think I need to build something to keep it from falling the rest of the way over here real soon, like, or maybe put a couple extra screws in it. It's kind of just testing stuff out when I built it, and I kind of like it, so it's gonna stay. I just gotta do some work. You can see this whole car leans sideways and everything. Oh, now this I know I'm gonna have to probably back up and try again, because being that it is leaning like it is, oh my God, it's rough. Oh yeah, it's hard to get it right up there like that because this car is slippery. You see though, she's got plenty of control with that setup. I love this truck, man. This is all right. It's gonna be one of my favorites. It's hard to beat the High Trail because I'm a Chevy man. That's the only reason that's my favorite. It's not about Traxxas and all that so much as the truck itself. I just love that truck, and it's so nice. I'm not a fanboy of any particular company. I like them all. If they've earned, ooh, see that little touchy reverse? That wasn't good. I'm gonna swap to my other controller. I got another one just like this. I'm gonna change and see if it's better. The one to that drift car is the same. It ain't the original one, obviously, but because I got a hell of a control finger. My finger is pretty good at throttle response, and if it jumps on me like that, that's the truck. That definitely is not me. And that time it was smooth, but the last time it just went haywire. All right, guys, get that out of the way. Can we catch this just right? Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite spots to look at when I drive. Just the way it's set up with them two different logs, it's kind of fun. It's a pretty controlled machine, I'll give it that. Now, so much better than it was the first time I drove it. And for those of you guys that don't really know, to put that setup in your truck for that ESC and that motor, you're looking at only about $65. I mean, and you could probably shop around and find them cheaper nowadays. But, you know, $44 or so for the ESC, and, you know, this motor was under $20 because it's the 540 can. Get a 550 can, it's about 21 bucks. This motor was only $16.99 at my local hobby shop and online both. Boy, ain't she beautiful? Now the other night I walked right across this stuff and I was like, oh man. And I think that with the stance I have right now, I can do it even better. And then every time I try to brag, this is what happens to me. Every single time. But it has just enough wheel speed to make up for that. Oops, sorry guys, I'm trying to get over here. Just enough wheel speed, you know. I think the 21 turn would be great in this truck as well though. 27 turn is pretty much my go-to motor in a way, but here lately I've been really liking the way my 21 turn works in the Bronco, because it gives you, ooh boy, nice save. I don't know if y'all got to see that, but I had one wheel on the ground and it recovered when I goosed it. So let's get over here to one of the hardest parts of the course, the slippery wet slide over here. Looks like it might be a little dry, just dusty today, so we'll find out. Oh man, we just walked it. That's the easiest I've ever gotten up that spot, and I'm not up it yet, so I better wait until I get here. Get my front end lined out. Now it's got this rock done slid on me, as you can tell. This rock is actually supposed to be up there like that. Guys seeing that? Yeah, boy. Anyone want to know what wheels them are? I think they are Treal. I see them on quite a few different vehicles. We are going for I'm gonna stay out of the mud. I don't want to make it too unfair here. I'm going for that steep climb that I did the other day with the high racks. Now, I gotta stay on it more. Ooh, almost. But that's kind of showing. I don't know, it's also wet right now. So, yeah, she's wet. I think that the high racks had a nice dry day. My tires don't look that wet though, man. It definitely ain't gonna get the traction that the high racks had yesterday or the other day. I walked straight up that thing. There's no way it's gonna do it. See? I was there the other day now. Wasn't nothing to it. Oh well, we were pretty close. Forgot about this spot, didn't I? This is a fun spot because you got to turn and try to make this turn after you get up there. And this truck sure makes it look easy. Every time I brag about a truck, I swear I get stuck. Nothing we can't handle. Alright guys, again I apologize if the wind is bad, because I know it's whipping. And I don't want to take too much longer. So my drift car will be in the next video, and I appreciate any tips y'all can give me on that. So please like and subscribe. Thanks again, Troy and Ronnie, Metal Gear RC, and everybody else that's helped me in the past. RC Plate Shop, Earl's RC Lanyards, KMS Winches with Robert, all of you guys, Dino RC. Yeah, I love all the help y'all have given me. I don't know how to repay you. So all I can do is say thanks, and hope y'all enjoy the videos I make with the stuff you gave me. So peace, everybody.